What is logic?
I'd say logic is it's a system by which we arrive at conclusions we believe to be the most correct, or the closest to being correct.
Would a man who has values, moral values, agree with all that stuff, homosexuals and stuff?
I mean, I'm a man, I've got moral values, so
Would a real man agree with homosexuality and lesbian and all that stuff?
I think a real man would be very in favor of lesbians.
So you like men, women, homosexuals, non-identity, and all that kind of stuff?
Mm-hmm. Non-binary folk and trans folk, cis men, cis women, the whole spectrum.
Are you liking me right now? Have you ever been with a black man?
I have.
You had sex with a black man?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And you been with a Mexican?
Yes. Yes, I think I have.
Man or woman?
Oh, I think both at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you love black people?
I love black people.
Is it normal to have bipolar, to be that way? Does it seem odd to you that you know that this is a man who took off, him or her, who took off their body parts, and women put on men body parts?
What makes you a man?
And then women put on women body parts. Women put on, and then men put on women body parts. And women put on men body parts.
What makes you a man?
And then women put on, and then men put on women body parts. And they call, in their mind, they call themselves a she or he. To you, does it feel weird calling something as though something that is not as though it really is? Can you even imagine taking off your man part and put on a woman part and call yourself girl?
I mean, yeah, I can imagine it. I've got a pretty good imagination. I like
You
how
can
I am
imagine
now.
being a drag queen? You think that blacks who support the Great White Hope should not support him for what reason?
I think that a lot of them are mistaken, yeah. I don't think they meaningfully represent his interests.
Whose interests?
Their interests as black
And
people.
what are their interests that they should not vote for the Great White Hope?
Well, right now in America, the average wealth of a black person is somewhere in the ballpark of 1/10 the average wealth of a white person.
And why is that?
Probably redlining generational inequality, the fact that they were second-class citizens up until the 1960s, wide variety of factors.
It's not affecting black people at all today. It's a made-up lie that is keeping blacks back. So why don't you people recommend that black people get married and so they can have good parents to guide them rather than putting them in a victim box and making them think that they can't make it and then using them to promote homosexuality, lesbianity.
Have you ever read Karl Marx?
No. What is a man?
I think a man is someone who identifies as one.
And what is love?
I think that love is an evolved, socialized form of a chemical we experience that drives us to breed.
What is a Nazi?
Somebody who believes in white supremacy, who believes that an international cabal of Jewish people are using immigration from the third world to propagate sort of the destruction of the white race.
Are you white?
I am.
Are you Jewish?
I am not Jewish.
But you're
I've
white.
been told I'm Jewish.
And so are you a Nazi?
I am not a Nazi.
And what makes you not? Why is it that you're not a Nazi? You're white, and you live well, and you're doing well, you live in Beverly well, you live in Beverly Hills.
I love black people.
Why is
so.
it that you live well, and you're doing well, you live in Beverly well, you live in Beverly, you're doing well, you live in Beverly? Do you support Antifa?
Oh yeah, I'm a big, I've got the red, I've got the black, I'm here for it. Where's the fascists at?
Why are they so cowardly and so angry and so nasty and so mean in that they have to hide their faces because they're cowards? Why, if they feel that they're right or believe that they're right about what they are doing, why do they need to hide their faces?
The Ku Klux Klan wears hoods too to block their face.
I'm asking about Antifa. Do you believe that America has always been a white supremacist state?
Since day one.
Are they right to fight people in mass and hide and be cowards like
If those
that?
people are fascists, yeah, absolutely.
So Antifa is a fascist group,
No,
right?
they're fighting fascists.
You're right about them. They are fascists.
We're all
I
fascists.
never thought I'd hear you say that.
We're all fascists on this blessed day, Reverend.
What?
Do you like fascist people?
I love all people.
I love all
I don't
people, too.
agree with them, but I definitely love them.
Wait, you don't like fascism?
I noticed that. Are you an incel?
I think it's a serious problem. I think that
What is the problem?
I think that men are growing increasingly lonely. I think that it's getting more and more difficult for them to make friends and relate to other people. I think it's a product of our economic system and a lot of social problems we haven't really addressed, but I think it's a real issue.
Is it an attack upon men? Because men are hated in America today, and especially white men.
I feel love.
You have that bald thing up on your head.
Yeah, it's cute,
It's
ain't it?
so womanly.
Hey.
You know, it looked like a woman.
People
It
mistake me
takes
for a woman
away
all the
your-
time. They
it
see
takes-
my 44-inch chest and they think, hey, that's a
It
hot
takes
broad
away
over
from
there.
men looking like, it looked like a half male and a half devil and a half woman, right? How old is too old to be a gamer?
69, because after that, you've lived past the time when the joke happens.
Would Jesus support sanctuary cities for illegal aliens?
Absolutely. Jesus Christ of Nazareth? Absolutely, he
Is
would.
Michelle Obama attractive?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that sleeveless dress look. I'm here for it.
Is Crooked Line Hillary an honest person?
Oh, no. Hate me some crooked Hillary.
Are men bonds alpha or beta?
I
Like that
say
bond
they're
you have.
alpha. Look at this.
Does gun control work?
No.
Is Bruce Jenner a man?
Woman.
Did Jeffrey Epstein really commit suicide?
God, no. I'm full on no.
Last weekend, we had I participated in the first straight pride parade ever
Congratulations.
up in Modesto, California, ever in the history of America. Would you march in a straight pride parade?
Straight pride parade? Oh, absolutely. But not that one, though. The one you went to was organized by Nazis.
No, that's not true.
Oh, never mind.
No, the Nazis showed up. These radical lesbians
Damn,
and
it's
we
lesbians
homosexuals and beta males. Why are lesbians so fat?
Lesbian and all that stuff.
I think maybe they love jiggling their boobies
It's
together.
because they have conflict about being lesbians, so they're overeating
Yes, it must be a deep
and drinking. So
emotional
I heard they
problem.
eat and drink a lot.
Yes, all
And they're
lesbians.
depressed.
I think I saw that stat. All lesbians are depressed and eat and drink a lot. Do you not like women much, or?
I like all people. I love all people.
Okay, true. I love all people too.
Yeah.
Do you think that
When
mothers
men
don't-
tell the truth about women, does that mean that men don't like women?
I mean, it really depends on what you think the truth is. A lot of people think the truth is that black folk are kind of dumb. I don't believe that, but I would say that they're immoral for saying what they think is their truth. Why
But
do you
black
think all
people are
Muslims
kind of
that?
dumb.
Oh, not you. This is the best convo
I'm
I've
not
had in
into the
months.
blackness.
Are you?
When I was into the blackness, I was dumb.
Oh. Do you think that black people shouldn't be able to vote, or?
If they don't own land, they should not be allowed to vote.
But all white folks should be able to vote, probably.
If they don't own land.
Okay, so you want to go back to the landed gentry model. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That seems like it'll really disproportionately favor the wealthy. Don't we like democracy here in America?
Thank you for coming, man.
Hey, listen, maybe we can agree on one quick thing at the end of this, and I really
Yeah.
appreciate the opportunity. Trans men aren't women, and trans women aren't men. Do you agree with that, Reverend?
Trans put on men, put on women body parts, and put on men, women put on women body parts, women body parts, put on men, and then put on women body parts, and women put on men body parts.
Never mind. It's been a tremendous pleasure to speak
It
to
was
you.
a blast. Thank you for coming, man.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in. I absolutely appreciate it. It's amazing.
Mason!
And don't-
Lesbian